Okay, I've got everything pretty much dialed in here. It's time to put the tape on, the final tape. So like I've mentioned earlier, I washed my hands really good. And this isn't always an easy process, but let's start by trying to get underneath this one, which is the real headache. So I'm going to try to snake her under there. Got it. And then I think it's easiest just to put it underneath that pinch roller, and that kind of holds that end so you're not fighting it everywhere. And then we're just going to get between those guides and the tape head around this little unit here. We're probably going to end up coming back up, but it might be hard for you to see, but we're trying to fish it underneath this guide here. Without touching it too much and without kinking it up. If we do touch it, we want to touch it on the black side, not the brown side. It's never easy, but it's been easier than this. Okay, we got it. Now we'll get it underneath this one, if at all possible. And I think we got it. Now, you gotta make sure it's facing the right direction everywhere. I've done it so much faster on a million occasions, but okay, I think I'm going to use just a little tool to try to turn this. There we go. And then we want to, shoot, I just remembered. For some reason there's a guide on this, but it wants us to go on this side of the guide because it puts pressure on that erase head. And then we're going to just gently move this little felt piece out of the way. And then we're going to get it in between that little wooden guide. And we'll get both pieces coming out the back here. Now, we're going to put the top back on it. And I'm just going to do it without the thumb screws for now because we might have to stop and get a kink. So we'll turn it on and keep watching that thing. Now you're going to have to hold one end of this so that the tape starts staying in that chamber. Keep your hand on the power to get ready to shut it off if there's a kink, like there is. All right. So now we're back off. And we are kink free. Sorry to Mr. Davies. And we're looking good. So now we can put that little trap door back on the back. And go ahead and put the thumb screws in. However, I've noticed that I've got this pretty thumbed up here. Even though I washed my hands earlier when I was touching it, I was awful greasy. So I'm going to take this off. We're going to wipe down the glass and get rid of those fingerprints, and I'll put it back together.